Hi, I'm Milan Kumar. I'm studying direction in Film and Television Institute of India, and my country of origin is India. The Old Bull Knows or Once Knew is a short non-fiction film. It is set around a fading nomadic settlement. It primarily follows Shankar, an aging bull, and it's basically about his last day in that settlement. This film also covers Anna, his aging caretaker, who brought Shankar in this settlement some 25 years ago, and now he's coming in terms with this reality. And yeah, somewhere he connects or relates this idea that everything is coming to an end. So yeah, this is about that farewell which is not celebrated, just observed. And about this idea's root, basically this film came under our documentary module in our college, and there I got to see a lot of documentary films. Basically it was like opening a Pandora's box, and where this one particular type of films were very interesting to me, which were the ethnographic films. So yeah, I wanted to do something like that, and from there I got some mentorship and some NGOs contacts, and slowly I realized कि my interest is on tribes, and that too, if we go way specific, it would be denotified tribes. And yeah, I started to look into it, that what kind of tribes or communities can I found around my campus, because we have this limitations of 25-kilometer radius around our campus. That's the only place like around which we can shoot. And this was going on, and there's this also this fact that I love capturing animals in my devices. And yeah, I don't know, there is some kind of authenticity in them which I don't think human as species can uh, ever recreate, whether it's any animal. So yeah, and there was this interesting fact that this specific kind of bull, this species, comes from my own motherland, like from Gujarat. So this was something new, like I to see this bull in this location. So yeah, this also piqued my interest. So all these things came together, that their history and how, like they have this relation of codependency with each other. It was very beautiful to me, and honestly, like there was this personal root connection that my connection is like I belong from a nomadic tribe. Like it was very far off. So yeah, all these connections led me to this subject. Okay. Honestly speaking, I tried to memorize all the names, and I couldn't. And I think it's too less of a time to mention everyone. I mean, I can mention everyone, but it will be like just naming them. So I'll prefer to keep it short and still noted. Like honestly, firstly, it would be my core team. It includes Piyush Patidar, he's the cinematographer. Disha Bhatt, she was the editor, and Anand George did the sound for the film. On like very honestly, without them, this film was not possible, because I was going through some personal challenges, and as I said, ki this project, this module had some time foundations, so we were slipping away, and it was because of their belief that I was able to pull through and like do my job. And other than that, now I will take this these notes is help. uh, After that, I would love to mention how my faculty helped me. Firstly, I would mention my direction faculty, including like Ganga ma'am, Ganga Mukhi ma'am, and Wasim Berimane. They were the first ones who introduced us to the world of documentaries. From there, we actually got to know like what is the difference between documentations and documentary films, and which is intent. And this idea, this word was this idea was taken further by our visiting faculty, Pankaj Rishi Kumar. He actually helped us shape our views, or like shaped our voice, honestly, like whatever views we have, how to present them or how to incorporate them in our voices through a documentary is something we learned from him. We also learned to like how we can build trust among like us, the filmmakers, and with the subject. And with them there was another visiting faculty, which I won't say like directly I learned a lot of things from him, but the way he just conducted himself, like his own life, was something like I will take it to my grave. His name is RV Ramni. He has been making films. Like all of these people have been making films since past 20, 30 years, like even before I was born. And for him, it's not just a job. It's his life, like, to shoot documentary films. Whatever he's doing, he is like I feel ki right now as I'm speaking of, he is already making a film, documentary film, shooting a film right now. And from him, the biggest thing I learned was to make something without any burden. Like as students we have this burden to prove ourselves, to do something, to impress basically. And like it's a very basic thing to say, but he expresses his views or his voice, which was very beautiful to just observe. And yeah, so I gathered this courage from just observing him. Other than them, like my editing faculty, especially Neeraj Voralia sir, he was one of the biggest motivators for us in this throughout the like, in this project. He was the one who understood our vision while we were on edit, and he supported us like whatever we were doing, because it's very difficult nowadays to make a film which is black and white without any voiceovers, and all these things, all these things are not preferred. And there he supported me a lot. And in like last faculty member I would love to mention would be Maheen Mirza ma'am. And honestly, like she came after the film was made. It was her criticism towards this film, I think, which was the most helpful to me to grow as a filmmaker. Her opinions were something that actually helped me to understand what were my shortcomings, and I hope I can work on them in my next project. Yeah. Other than my faculties, like if I'm talking about my film's grammar or visual language, the first and foremost, I have to mention Victor Kosanovsky's Gunda. So I hope I have pronounced his name correctly. Oh, I haven't. It's Victor Koskowski's Gunda. This film is also about farm animals. We don't see any humans involvement, any dialogues or anything. It's a black and white film. So yeah, most of my treatment, you can say, it's taken from there. But one thing which is different in my film that I wanted to do was humans involvement in that world. So yeah, treatment wise he helped me a lot. Other than him, I would say Belatar's filmography in general was the biggest inspiration behind this film, whether it's Damnation or Santan Tango or like his The Turin Horse. All of these films helped me realize that how time itself can be a narrative. And other than that, like there's this other filmmaker that I'm in love with is Chantal Ackerman. Her film Jean d'Elman, or like News from Home. What a beautiful documentary. I mean, she really taught me how, like, in through everyday rhythms, you can create a narrative, you can create a meaning which is beyond anything. So yeah, this idea of a day in a life, something which is so normal, but there is something huge happening. I think this is something that came from her. So yeah, I would love to mention all these filmmakers. Other than them, from India only, I would love to mention two filmmakers. One is Anand Patwardhan. and another one is Amit Datta. Both of their filmographies are poles apart, and like one is a political documentary filmmaker, other is a poetic documentary filmmaker, not documentary especially. But honestly, like watching their films, I realized how like varying sensibilities can coexist in the same world. So yeah, they helped me a lot in creating my politics and my language. Yeah. What inspires me? Honestly speaking, I don't know if I've formed the vocabulary yet to explain what inspires me to make a film. For now, I can only answer this with something like that. Whenever I'm on a certain project, I tend to fall in love with it. I know it's a very cheesy thing to say, but yeah, I get overly in love with it, like over romanticize it, and feel there is nothing else in this world other than that whatever it is, that idea or that that I don't know, that anything. So yeah, that's the only thing that I know right now. I mean, it could be my strength or weakness. Who knows? Maybe in future I will be able to answer this in a better way.